That's correct. Sorry.
No worries.
All right, Pefo going for Joker this time in Smash Ultimate. Definitely a strong character. A character we were expecting to see from MK Leo in singles, but of course he went for the Marth instead. But Joker, really, really versatile, really, really powerful presence in this game.
Definitely a character that takes great precision, at least until Arsene is in the picture.
Yeah. The dynamic completely changes once Arsene is out and ready to deal some pain, but already off to a strong start is PEW. Good up smash out of shield, using the charge to rack up as much damage as possible. But a good Rebels guard, and Arsene is already out on the field.
Good awareness by Pefo.
Not even 20 seconds into the game. And one thing, of course, with Arsene out, PEW is going to have to be really, really careful with how he recovers. This is a precarious situation. The Tetracon is probably going to come out. Drop down Tetracon. No, he jumps up instead. Oh, but unable to angle his PK Thunder 2. Unfortunate for PEW. Wisely waiting on the platform for a little bit just to let Arsene drain for a bit.
But this whole situation came from Pefo doing extremely good ledge pressure, basically guessing right every single time. Nice AHA, is going to rack up a lot of damage.
Yeah. And now, of course, when Joker has a stock lead, he can be more than happy to play this game of cat and mouse. He is the Jerry to mouse to PEW's Tom at the moment, but unfortunately, Jerry meets his end to that SD right there.
Nice keep out with the guns.
Yeah, what makes Joker so strong is his ability to control various ranges. He has that gun to control the mid-range as well as the AHA, but then of course he has a lot of safe kind of close quarters options as well. That neutral air, that back air, so solid.
It's really good, like really good tools to space and neutral and make the opponent want to commit.
Yep.
But here comes Arsene. PEW, of course, playing more passively now. Not trying to be too reckless, because this is a scary situation. He's also close to the edge. Any back air might actually be like...
There's a good defense overall coming out from PEW. Ooh! That was a really smart Nair to come down with, but the delay with the side magnet, that's one of the things that really helps augment Ness's movement quite a bit, using that side magnet, but an excellent pull out of that jump.
Beautiful read on the jump from the edge.
All right, now this is where it becomes a little bit trickier for Joker to kind of mount that comeback. He has to play really impeccably in order to kind of close this gap. That said though, Arsene is back and ready to rumble.
What?
Oh, he caught the tail end of the PK Thunder rather than the energy orb, so he got the Tetracon instead of Makaracon. Oh, again, misangling that up B.
Unfortunate SD.
Oh, that was actually very fortunate for Pefo right there. Arsene running out meant that it was a lot harder for PEW to just edge guard with the Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo would have easily hit the Wings of Rebellion, but it's a lot harder versus that grappling hook.
I'm curious about his use of up smash. I thought...
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, there you go. The lingering hit of that up smash is so good. It does, of course, lose to get-up attacks, but, you know, when your opponent is not ready to go for the get-up attack versus that up smash, is just going to hit you and it's going to get you every time. Same with the down smash.
You know, I was just saying, I'm curious about that use of up smash, but you know, PEW just answered my question 5 seconds later. Thank you.
I love it when the players do that. Makes our lives a lot easier.
Yep.
Going into, of course, the stage striking process. Quite a lengthy one, as I mentioned before. You have 3 different bands you have to consider a lot, but...
9 different stages.
I feel like just with the general dynamic of the stages in this game, you know, a lot of people aren't fans of Lilat, a lot of people aren't fans of the Yoshi stages, so...
Especially Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, so in a lot of instances, those stages get kind of auto-banned, but, you know, there are, of course, plenty of other players that take other stages into consideration. You know, of course, what you could do is that knowing that your opponent wants to ban, knowing that no one wants to play on, like, Yoshi's Island or Yoshi's Story or Lilat, you could choose not to ban those stages and ban other ones that your opponent will actually prefer.
That sounds like a smart choice.
Smart until they actually pick Lylat or Yoshi stage and you're like, oh, I don't want to go here. But of course, moving on to game 2, Town and City, a lot more breathing room this time. Already Pew off to a strong start. Great down smash to catch that. He doesn't have a jump, but still able to make it back with the grappling hook.
It seems like Pefo was pretty much running himself into a corner, which allowed Pew to catch him and do significant damage.
Yeah, sometimes that can be really scary versus especially a lot of high-level players. They're so good at pressuring you, even with minimal attacks.
Exactly, just being there.
Yeah. Right, but Arsene is here and Pefo is mounting his counter-attack. Trading PK Fire with
so much damage.
So much damage from both sides. PK Fire dragging him down as well. Oh, what a parry into the back throw, and that'll be the stock.
I can't believe that was fast enough. That was crazy.
Getting those extra frames of advantage on the parry.
Hey, Pefo finally getting some foothold on the stage. Let's see how long he can keep it. Oh, nice jump by Pefo, getting out of the sticky situation.
At the moment, Pefo is just kind of a bit too cautious in terms of pressing his mid-range buttons. He's relying solely on his movement, and Pew is often calling that out. Again, this is the down smash versus the wings of Rebellion.
Down smash. Oh my goodness, there's no escape. Oh no, the last one didn't hit, but
finally, Pefo manages to scrape by the skin of his teeth.
One of the most lethal edge guarding tools in the game, Ness's down smash.
Particularly versus a recovery like Joker's. Sneaking in that back air is Pefo. 91% deficit, not insurmountable. Rebellion engage at about halfway. So he's going to need to take a little bit more damage if he wants to...
Oh, he went for it again.
Yeah, there we go. There's the get attack that time. Beating out the up smash at the ledge. Oh, nice footstool.
Okay.
We see Pefo kind of staying in the air as much as possible. He doesn't want to get grabbed, and there's that grab. Almost gets a KO with the back throw.
Was the last thing he wanted. Oh my goodness.
Wisely shielding at the ledge versus that Aegon to prevent it from clipping him, allowing him to maintain his edge trap.
As powerful as Arsene is, it does constitute a disadvantage if you're off stage against Ness.
Yeah.
Makes the recovery much easier for Ness to deal with.
Now, Pew pretty much with a full stock lead, almost gets the interception. Had he caught that, that would have been it.
Oof. Nice mix-up with the PSI magnet.
Again, I feel like the key thing here is just Pew's ability to maintain advantage, even versus Arsene Joker. Just the way that he's committing to his buttons, he's constantly catching Pefo out, but Pefo isn't really able to hold on to his advantage in the same way. He's getting a lot of these kind of stray hits, stray neutral wins, but nothing too major.
Oh.
That was a great backhand. Getting the KO that early, that's huge for Pefo. Now he has a fighting chance in this game.
Signs of life.
Yes, it's not quite at death percent to that back throw yet. Crowd chanting out there for Pew. Of course, the French players always want to see their fellow.
And that's it. Very good awareness by Pew. Knew that he had to go for the grapple to survive, so he just